Hi, and welcome back to the Cheeky Crypto Podcast. My name's Chris, and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another podcast video. And in today's podcast, we're going to have a look at what could happen to the price of Bitcoin if these spot ETFs are accepted or approved, as I expect them to be approved. Like, it should be really interesting to see what we believe could happen and what others believe could happen with the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency if these are approved. There's also lots of news around scams and what's going on with those. So we're going to dig into the really important stuff, the stuff that I think you need to be made aware of. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Don't forget to jump in the Discord. Link is in the description of this video. It's absolutely free to join. It's a fantastic community of over 7,000 people supporting one another navigate this space safely. Definitely worth immersing yourself in the Discord. Check out 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗠𝗡𝗏.io, our new membership platform. Lots going on. Access to on-chain data for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and also access to courses like Elliott Wave Theory and smart money concepts. So lots to dig into, but let's get straight into it and down to the desktop. Okay, so we're going to start here, and ETF filings could inject $30 trillion into Bitcoin market. This is really interesting. You know, you're talking about adoption, large scale adoption, asset protection, and so much more. But if we sort of dig into some of this, according to Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric, the approval of a Bitcoin spot ETF by the US Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, could potentially drive an astonishing $30 trillion worth of capital into Bitcoin market. This substantial sum represents a vast amount of assets under management by financial advisors in the United States who are eager to gain exposure to Bitcoin through a regulated exchange-traded fund. So look, there's a lot to unpick when it comes to this, and I've kind of said something similar in the respect that I am expecting some huge amounts of money to come in, but it's not just what's being cited in that article. I think the likes of pensions are also going to have some exposure to cryptocurrency, and it's not going to need an awful lot. There's an awful lot of assets under management in pensions as well. So look, I think that this could be really, really positive for crypto. But I do think it's going to take some time, so it isn't something that's going to happen overnight. We've got Gary Gensler won't rescue himself from crypto cases despite widespread hatred in the crypto community around the SEC and Gary Gensler. He says he's well aware of his ethical responsibilities. This is because there has been some stuff that's been aired recently saying that they feel that the SEC has failed under his leadership and has failed investors, and this is something that I completely agree with. I think that it's something that is not being talked about enough. They failed against all of their mission statements. So look, I am not expecting Gary to step down unless he's forced to step down. I am expecting him to be forced out of that job. I think that the turning point, if BlackRock's Bitcoin spot ETF gets rejected, expect Gary Gensler to be out of a job. It's kind of my thoughts on it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. We've got Ethereum tops new crypto ESG rankings. Bitcoin slammed for heavy energy use. And again, this is saying that basically Ethereum is like one of the most eco-friendly chains now that obviously they're gone to staking from proof of work. You've also got Solana, followed by Cardano, and then Binance coins, so BNB, Aptos, Polkadot, and so on, right? So yeah, look, interesting report. I'll share it in the Discord for you to read through at your leisure. We got Binance Labs investing in gaming firms, and this is the VC arm. Again, really interesting stuff. Not something that I'm that interested in, but Binance investing in it, big investment from them in this particular project. Again, I will share it in the Discord for you to read through at your leisure. We got Elon Musk's new ChatGPT competitor boosts AI related crypto tokens. Now, there are lots of people talking about the fact that, you know, the narrative is no longer with AI. I think that's a false, opinion, really. I think that the narrative is very much still with AI. AI is going to be huge. It's going to play a huge role in the world, the real world, the virtual world, the crypto world. So I think that, you know, we should be keeping an eye on these AI projects, particularly new ones with great teams and great use cases. Good utility, that sort of thing, are going to be ones that go on to do really well. We got crypto scams are down 77%, but this exploit is making a huge comeback. Attackers of this kind, basically they're big game hunting large scale organizations with deep pockets to extract the money or the most amount of money as possible out of firms. And a lot of this is the ransomware stuff, right? So we're seeing huge amounts of ransomware scams and all that sort of stuff. But it's good that scams are down 77%. There are a lot of things going on that, you know, companies are doing to combat them now and doing a better job. Not a brilliant job, but a better job. But what I would say is, you know, we are still seeing lots of Discords being hacked and stuff like that recently, so be aware of that sort of stuff. Another big news article, we got Telegram merchants gain access to in-app crypto payments for the first time. Wallet, which is built on the Tron blockchain, is allowing merchants to integrate crypto into the bots they use to accept payments in the messaging app. So really good, positive news there. And then we got Ripple CTO says SEC went after Ripple because of what other projects did. And really interesting article, talking about ICOs and that sort of stuff. Really interesting. And I do think that the SEC, depending on how they attack Ripple and how Ripple defend themselves, I think Ripple could argue that they're a worldwide business, and actually a lot of the stuff is settled outside of the US. It's going to be an interesting development to see where things lead when it comes to the outcome of this case. Regardless of the outcome, I'm expecting XRP to do phenomenally well. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.